The Girl Who Painted the Wind. English Story Level 5. In the village of Vale lived a girl named Thalia who could paint the wind. With a brush dipped in shimmering pigment, she captured breezes, storms, and whispers of the air as if they were living creatures. Her paintings moved subtly, colors swirling like real wind trapped in canvas. The villagers admired her gift, but they did not fully understand it. They believed she simply had a creative imagination. Only Thalia knew the truth. The wind spoke to her, not in words, but in melodies soft, wild, and ancient. Each gust carried secrets from distant mountains and hidden valleys. One season, the wind brought troubling songs. It told Thalia of a great stillness spreading across the world, a silence so deep that even storms feared it. This stillness came from a place known as the Quiet Vale, where wind had begun to disappear entirely. Without the vale's breath, the world's air would soon stagnate. Guided by the whispers of her invisible companion, Thalia set off alone. As she approached the Quiet Vale, she felt the change immediately. The air became heavy, unmoving, as if frozen in time. Trees stood unnaturally still, and waterfalls hung mid-motion like glass sculptures. In the center of the vale lay a broken wind harp, an ancient instrument once used to keep the world's air in balance. Its strings had snapped, and its frame had cracked from centuries of neglect. Without its song, the winds had no anchor and slowly faded away. Thalia knelt by the harp and listened. There was no music, only the faint memory of a melody. She took out her paints and brush. If she could paint the wind here, if she could remind the vale what movement felt like, perhaps the harp could sing once more. Stroke by stroke, she painted swirling patterns of silver and blue across the harp's broken frame. Her brush moved as if guided by an unseen current. The pigment shimmered, clung to the wood, and then lifted into the air, forming ribbons of painted wind. They drifted around her, filling the silent valley with motion. The harp vibrated, sensing the return of its lost companion. One by one, new strings formed, threads of wind woven from Thalia's magic. A soft note rang out, then another, until the harp released a full, luminous melody. A great gust swept through the vale, restoring movement to trees, rivers, and sky. The wind returned to life, carrying gratitude in every breath. Thalia felt the world exhale in relief. When she returned to Vale, her paintings glowed brighter than ever. People from faraway kingdoms sought her artwork, unaware that it was her courage, not her brush, that saved the winds themselves. And whenever a gentle breeze passed through the village, it carried her name like a quiet song.